Have you ever watched anime before? Chances are that you have, or at least heard of it. According to the article, What Anime Means from Kotaku.com, anime in the West simply refers to cartoons or animation from the country of Japan, hence the word anime. Anime has seemed to have risen in popularity in the past decade and has become a staple in pop culture today, with people wearing anime clothing in public, showing off cosplays on social media, discussing them on YouTube or Reddit, and also celebrities like Megan Thee Stallion referencing anime characters in her music. On a personal account, a lot of people I know in real life even watch anime, or at least have watched one series or are obsessed with it. I, for one, am a huge anime watcher with over 74 days worth of anime consumed. Watching a lot of anime, though, has left me wondering, how did this medium become so popular in America, and what led to this widespread popularity across the United States? Contrary to belief, anime has been in America for decades already. In the 1960s, Astro Boy became the first anime series to ever hit American theaters or American televisions on NBC Enterprises. The story was altered to resonate with American audiences, and it was also broadcast in English audio. It garnered really high ratings, and it became a massive success in America. IGN ranked it as the 86th best animated series of all time, calling it the first ever popular anime. According to the University of Chicago professor Ada Palmer, Astro Boy's original creator Tezuka Osamu was highly influenced by American culture, and he intended from the start to have his work be exported into America and shown to American people. The success of Astro Boy led to another of Tezuka's work to come to the US called Kimba the White Lion, which has often been cited as the unintentional inspiration for The Lion King because of its eerily similar similarities, per se. Other series such as Speed Racer, Gigantor, and another series called Star Blazer also was brought to America and was met with positive reception during this time. Though still a very niche medium, anime began to form fandoms in the 1980s due to easier access. Stuff like VHS tapes, people were able to get their hands on the series that they wanted to watch, was able to watch it at home without resorting to other means. Fan subbing also was when anime fans subtitle animes so they can watch it in Japanese audio but with English subtitles instead of just watch it in awkward English audio. Does that make sense? Popular mecha series like Mobile Suit Gundam, Voltron, and Robotech were the hot series of this time, and it really influenced the anime culture back then. During the 1980s and 90s, influential series, iconic series that we talk about today still, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, Neon Genesis Evangelion, of course, Pokemon, were televised, and much of the cultural impact from these shows are credited to American distributors bringing them to America and televising them on well-known channels like Sci-Fi and Cartoon Network, which Cartoon Network in particular was undoubtedly the most influential, with its late-night block called Toonami, airing all these action shows that, like Naruto or One Piece, Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball, series that happened to grow a huge fan base in America over the years due to the high action. Toonami aired them. Pokemon became a huge phenomenon in this time as the anime series and the trading card game grew rapidly. And Studio Ghibli, famous anime movie studio, also helped people get into anime during this time due to Walt Disney distributing their DVDs to American audiences in English or with English subtitles. According to Fandom.com's article, The History of Anime, one series in particular, Neon Genesis Evangelion, completely changed the whole Western perception of anime, that animation was just for kids due to Evangelion's dark themes about loneliness, depression, suicide, all these kinds of serious topics. And it changed the perception, and people resonated with that. The themes incorporated in these types of animes like Evangelion, really appealed to American audiences, and it only grew in the 21st century. The 21st century was when the anime really took America by storm. As new innovations, technology, and especially the internet, the quality and quantity of anime naturally increased due to high demand. American distributors like Crunchyroll and Funimation They look to streaming for fans to have easy access to shows and movies, and today they have over 2 million users each. And not to mention the widespread piracy that is rampant on the internet, that for people who don't want to pay to watch their animes. What makes anime appealing though is the complex animation scenes that are pleasing to the eyes, that are gorgeous looking, unique and complex stories that can only be portrayed in anime. The fact that it tackles themes that, like Evangelion, resonates with older audiences, and it's why the stigma of animation being just for kids is totally wrong. Take the movie A Silent Voice, which is about a boy who bullied a deaf girl in elementary school, who later regretted his actions. Fast forward years later, they meet again in high school, and the boy wants to atone for his past mistakes and become a better human being. It tackles issues of bullying, social anxiety, psychological issues, suicide, self-hatred, and other serious topics that are very prevalent in America today. And I believe it's the power of anime. The widespread popularity of anime today wasn't a coincidence. It's been around since the 60s, and people over the years, they expressed their love for the different style, which is completely different from Western cartoons. The storytelling, the engaging action scenes. These qualities and many more factors have led to the success and the popularity of anime today. With many new series coming out each year, anime is just getting more popular, and eventually every person might find an anime series that they will enjoy.